dog bite case that time with Sharon. Sharon took off with that one. I was here for the Malcolm case. Yeah, it was great. Yes. We're here. You doing better than you were the last time I saw you?
Sling free.
That's good.
Or sling blade. That's how I keep track of stuff. Well, this is early signs of boredom. They suffer from it.
I almost sent you a message earlier today. There's some crazy lady. I went to Port Saxville, and there was a crazy lady in there, and the manager was turning around. She was clearly she was in a black bikini.
Yeah, mine's Smith.
Yeah, and screaming at everybody. And whenever I pulled around, because I always pull up by your office, and then I come back.
What'd you do?
Their house is right across the street.
They all have to be on?
I got the.
So are they all on? Oh, there they go. They all have to be on. That wasn't the case before. Okay.
Call order Board of Works for 10 and 14, the approval of the May 24th minutes.
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Next, I will start in with the police chief. Let's come forward. Raise your right hand, repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Jonathan Charles Hillenbrand,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Indiana,
and the Constitution of the State of Indiana,
and I will faithfully and impartially
and I will faithfully and impartially
discharge all my official duties
discharge all of my official duties
as Chief of the Vincennes City Police Department
as Chief of the Vincennes City Police Department
according to law
according to the law,
and best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
Thank you, sir. And if you want to say a few words, you're welcome to.
First of all, thank you to the Board of Works, and thank you to all of you for coming to support me, because I know you're not here for the Board of Works meeting. You came to support me. Just kidding, no. I just want to say that I will honestly do the best job of my abilities, and I appreciate all of the support. So,
I want you to have your daughter.
Ashlyn and Alyssa, come up here.
I brought in pins for his Eagles daughter.
Oh, okay. Oh, cool.
Hey, John, let's do a blood pin.
Right. Okay. We good?
No.
We should have practiced this at home before. Got it? All right.
Oh.
Thank you.
And I also want to take a moment to tell Bob, thank you very much. Thank you for everything you've done for the department, for me, for this community.
I thank you guys for letting me come back.
Oh, and we look forward to continuing working with you, Bob, in the schools, and it's a great.
All weekend I worked on mine. I can't play the outfield and kickballing.
Thanks, Bob. Department head reports, fire department.
Brett Bogue, Fire Chief. This year to date, we've had 4,583 hours of training. We've made 1,143 total calls, 458 are fire, and 685 are EMS. That's all we have.
Thanks, Chief.
City inspector.
Brad Snyder, City Inspector. Violations for May, grass violations, we had 121, weeds 44, junk and debris 35, trash 29 for a total of 229. Building permits, we had building 43, demolition 2, dumpster 7, electrical 7, heating 8. HRB applications, we had 3, plumbing and street cuts, we had 2, BZA, we had 2, for a total revenue of $15,375.96.
Thanks, Brad.
Animal shelter.
Leah Reagan, Vincent's Animal Shelter. For the month of May, we took in 24 cats. Our positive outcomes for cats were 13. Of those, 12 were adoptions and 1 was a feral release. We did take in several pregnant cats, so our numbers will be expanding. Our dog intake for the month of May was 52. Of those, 8 were from the county. Our positive dog outcomes were 44. Of those, 13 were adoptions, 10 were returned to owner, and 21 were sent to rescue. Total adoptions for the month of May was 25, and our current on-site population at this time is 47 animals.
Great, thanks, Leah. Mayor, can I mention something under old business real quickly that I think the rendezvous was held since our last meeting, and I would just sincerely, on behalf of the Spirit of Vincennes, like to thank the city and all the different departments that assist us during that weekend. It was obviously an amazing event, and we had the biggest single-day turnout that we've ever had on Saturday. So we obviously could not do that without all the help and consideration of various departments. So thank you very much.
We'll move to new business. First one is resident-only parking, 1410 Nicholas. Robert.
Yes, I'd like to see if I can possibly get a sign changed. There's a handicap sign there, and I'd like to get it changed to residential handicap for him.
Okay, and why would you change it from?
Because we have had problems in the past. Just out numerous times, there would just be a car or cars out there that would have a placard on the windshield. No handicap plate, just a placard. We don't know whose it was. We'd leave a note, please don't park here. That Dad's 85 years old, and
85.
yeah, he's 85, and I'd like to get it changed. That way, there we won't have this problem anymore. Hopefully.
And you have off-street parking?
Yes. And he's got parking in the back of the garage, but it's too hard for him to get to the back.
And you know there's a charge for
Yes, I am aware of that, and I am ready for that.
In terms of that, you've been by there? No, yeah. We're not compromising other people in the neighborhood. It's 1410 Nicholas. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'll make a motion that we approve the resident-only parking at 1410 Nicholas Street as described by Mr. Frazier. And we're changing that from a current handicap location.
I'll second the motion. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, gentlemen. Have a good evening.
Next is Party Pavilion. This is the barber shop.
Yep. There you go.
Hello, I am Emily Yetka, and this is Carl Yetka, my husband, and we're with Vincent's Best Barbershop and Shave Parlor. We are requesting permission for rental of the pavilion for an event that is called Party at the Pavilion, and I'll talk to you a little bit about that. We're also requesting to block off Busserin Street in between 1st and 2nd so that we can keep the children safe, and we have more rooms for some of the booths. Last year when we held the first event, there were some concerns about the children going to see the fire truck that was parked out there, so we think it would be safer for them if we had those two parts blocked off. So just to give you a little information about the event, this year, the main thing that we did last year was to give haircuts, and this year we're going to be expanding it to ages 5 to 13. Last year we did ages 5 to 11, so that's approximately grades K through 7. So we kind of decided to do that with the haircuts because it simplifies personal hygiene, it establishes a routine in young kids. A lot of young kids, when they come into the barbershop, and a lot of parents have told us, it's really an odd sensory experience for them, and hearing shavers and all kinds of tools. So this is a good way to get them started in that routine. It also reduces discomfort and anxiety, kind of in a basis of like exposure therapy and desensitization. The more they kind of get used to it little by little, the easier it's going to become for them. And then the ages that we chose school-aged kids because it's a back-to-school event, and they have less autonomy than kids that are 14 through 18, so we kind of wanted to give them a little bit of like, oh, I can go get a haircut for myself, and they also have simpler and faster haircuts, so we can give more haircuts to those kids than, say, like older kids. Some rules we kind of laid out for the event. Just 5 big ones. We are using trusted volunteers like we did the last time. We'll have both barbers and cosmetologists from the local areas. We had 7 or 8 last year, and we're hoping to do even more. We're sticking with basic haircuts, which basically it's a trim or a buzz, so that we can get as many kids through. Last year we did a sign-in, and we're going to continue doing that just so we can get numbers of where kids are coming from. We had mostly Knox County, but we had some from Davies County. We had some from other counties around the area as well. And we're going to continue using one entrance and exit so that we don't have, a lot of people running around into the street. So you'll enter in one direction and exit the other direction. So just a little bit on the stipulations, like it's not going to include any color, fades, layers, graphics, that kind of things. It's a bit much. Buzzes and trims for kids with short hair, and then if they've got medium or long hair, it's a trim or a short length blunt cut. Just very basic. Makes it easier on the stylist, easier on the kids, doesn't take as much time. One FAQ we kind of got a lot last year was, oh, can the girls get haircuts? Since we have the barber shop, people are running, oh, well, is it just you all? No, it's not just the kids. We want to welcome anybody of any gender, as long as they fit within that age 5 to 13 range, and then, any types of hair. So we wanted to make it clear that there are a variety of hairs that barbers and cosmetologists learn when they're in school. So, it might include like feminine or female haircuts. We got a lot of those questions, masculine or male, textured haircuts, East Asian or Caucasian white. Now, last year when we requested the rental space at the pavilion, we had said that our supplemental goal was to have backpacks for kids and to include school supplies, and we wanted to kind of share that last year we gave away about an estimated 500 backpacks, which was fantastic. And when we had children like beyond that 500, we gave them extra school supplies. This year, our goal is to give away 1,000 backpacks and to do 1,000 haircuts because, we want to make sure everybody who comes to the event makes sure that they get a backpack if they would like one. We did have some kids who chose not to. They'd already bought their backpack, which was nice. And just like last year, we're going to continue with the school supplies and personal care items. We requested donations and things like that. We ended up purchasing the backpacks in bulk, so we're going to continue with that. But we wanted to make sure we're purchasing other school supplies from local businesses so that in this event, we're still supporting our local economy. We also sought donations from businesses, nonprofits, grants, and also just community members donated to support the backpack and school supply purchases. So we're going to continue doing that this year. Just to give you some information about what some of those items would be, pencils, scissors, erasers, glue, crayons, markers, colored pencils, notebooks, loose leaf paper. In terms of personal care items, more along the side of pocket tissues, bath towels, that was very successful. A lot of the kids like, oh, it's my towel, I don't have to share it with my brother or sister. Loofahs, hairbrushes, hand sanitizer, socks, shampoo, and body wash. The kids just felt a good sense of, it's mine. So we want to continue doing that this year. And then the donations, just to reiterate, basically we're searching for any donations, so that might be volunteers, that might be money, that might be school supplies or personal care items, grants from businesses, nonprofits, any community members, partnerships and sponsorships too. We did have some local businesses that donated to the event. And our second supplemental goal last year had been to do some organizations, to have them have booths in the pavilion, and that worked out really well. It was fantastic. So these are some of the organizations that participated last year, and we're hoping that they and additional others participated. So KCARC was there, Hope's Voice was there, the National Guard was there. Bartholomew Wedding Photography did portraits for the kids, so they're ready to go back to school and they could kind of see what the difference was. The public library was giving out books. So and if you do approve our event, our next step is to reach out to these organizations and say, hey, you want to join us again? We had a great time. We're also thinking of some connections with the Knox County Health Department as well, but we want to talk to them. We gave away some free food and drinks, and, we want to thank those vendors for helping out with that. It was Jimmy John's and Procopios and Dixie Bee, the ice cream. Just some other goals we have is to reach out to those 1,000 kids, as I said, and we're primarily focused on Knox County, but we also want to invite anybody from the local counties as well. And we want even more kids to attend and to receive the free backpacks and any giveaways that the booths are going to be giving, like the library who said they're giving out the free books. And also, we kind of had a technology goal this year. For ease, we want to make sure that anybody who wants to reach out with us, they can go to a separate account. They don't have to kind of go through the business. Sometimes going through the business number, there can be a little confusion. So we established a different email address, which is events@vincensbest.com. They can also text or call 812-518-6576 with any questions, comments, or concerns, so that they've got a place to reach out to for this event.
Great.
And I think that's it. Any questions?
Time frame.
Yes. So we decided 12 to 7. 12 p.m. to 7 p.m.,
That's
so
on
noon to 7.
Sunday,
That's
so-
on a Sunday, yeah. So
All right.
we're requesting August 1st, which is a Sunday.
So
It's-
I would say for setup purposes, I mean, you're gonna open it at 12, right?
Yeah.
So we'll kind of define time frame, maybe 11 to 8, that way you'll have enough time to tear down. and ready
yes,
to
that
set
would be great, yeah.
up. Okay.
Give us some time in the morning to set up. We did set up the tables and chairs last year beforehand.
And I will simply say that, you know, I would, with United Way, we helped last year with this event. It was a fantastic event. It's great for kids' self-esteem and all those kind of things. Really was very worthwhile. And so I'll make a motion that we approve the use of the pavilion for the second annual party at the pavilion to be held on Sunday, August the 1st, from 12 to 7, with setup and shutdown time from 11 to 8 p.m., including a blocking of Busserin Street between 1st and 2nd Street.
I'll second the motion.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you very
Great.
much. We look forward
Thanks,
to it.
guys. Great effort.
Next is Independence Day 5K.
Bill, where's your PowerPoint? I mean, it's
Yeah.
seriously.
That's okay. She's getting my power presentation ready as well.
We've set a new bar here. I'm sorry.
No, so seems like the only time I ever come in here to see you guys is when I need a request for using some streets for a 5K that the Y is putting on. So we do have one coming up on June 26th, Saturday, June 26th. I have submitted the route and everything for you. It's a little different than what we normally do. We will be starting in Gregg Park and running back to the YMCA during this route. So I have talked to Paula about we don't really need anything in the park. We're just going to set up a table for the registration, and once they're all gone, we leave the park. So don't make a return to it. So anyways, just asking for permission to use the streets, 12th Street, Ridgeway, I think it is, come out Washington Avenue. And then I guess a big thing, because we will be crossing Washington Avenue and St. Clair, is police department possibly, or somebody having some, you guys are good? All right, thanks.
Two
All right.
thumbs up. Salters was voted.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
We
So,
had that vote.
and then participants too. I know you guys can't do anything about that, but we need participants. So, but all right, cool. We'll take whoever we can get. So, yeah. All right.
All right, so I'll make a motion that we approve the use of the city park and city streets with accompanying police assistance at major intersections for the YMCA Independence Day 5K to be held Saturday, June 26th, starting at 8. We anticipate that'll last till 9. I mean, it's 5K,
Nine.
right? Yeah.
Depends on how slow walkers we have.
9:30.
Yeah, yeah.
8
So,
to 10 roughly.
Yep.
What's your plan on a point-to-point run, sometimes transportation back to where they?
Yeah. So basically, what we're offering on that is to park at the Y, and we will bus them using Van Gogh buses out
Oh,
to
okay.
the park, so they don't have to.
That makes more sense.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Great.
yeah.
That's good. Thanks, Dave.
Yeah.
That was a good question. So I made the motion.
You have a copy of the insurance, Paula?
I'll second the motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Thank you.
Great. Thanks,
Yep.
Bill.
All right.
Thanks for all your help with the bid. We're taking care of the entire summer here tonight, aren't we?
Sounds like it. Jamie and Courtney are at conference, so I'm here to present for the Watermelon Festival, which will be starting on Friday, August the 6th, and Saturday, August the 7th. And it's basically what we've done in the past. Main Street, shutting down Main Street from 1st to 2nd, starting on Friday afternoon, and then through Saturday at 9 p.m. Patrick Henry area, that also, and the Market Street area, and then also First Street between Main and Busserin, right in front of Burkhardt Insurance. I believe they're going to be doing a 3-on-3 basketball, and they're going to move
okay.
it that way, is what they're looking at doing. And then also for space reservations, pavilion, in case we need a rain plan, which let's hope we don't. And then we will be needing the pavilion stage, which will be set up there at First Street, First and Main, basically. And then the River Walk, we always usually utilize some of it also. So,
And the pavilion on Saturday with rain out plan would be after.
after the farmer's market, yes,
Okay.
correct.
In the businesses in that block, but if you can't, then talk
Yes, Jamie will talk to all of those folks. Yes, yes, and we always make the police and fire aware too that we're there.
Okay,
Yes.
so we'll make the motion to approve the Watermelon Festival requests for Friday, August the 6th, and Saturday, August the 7th, as outlined in detail by Ellen Harper.
Hey, all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next pavilion rental, Jessica Taylor.
Just requesting permission to rent the pavilion for a wedding on August 14th.
Okay, it looks like you got, insurance is coming.
We'll get
right,
that.
so- Okay, so we'll make a motion to approve the rental of the Riverfront Pavilion for Jessica Parrish on August 14th, which, what day of the week is that?
Saturday.
That's a Saturday?
I said after the farmer's market gets
Okay,
out.
so you know all that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And as described.
I'll second the motion. Okay, all in favor?
Aye, congratulations.
Thank you.
Next is Cloudfelter Drive subdivision.
That ain't no Connor Klein, I don't know.
Connor's hired Brian Riesenbeck with Providence Land Group Surveying, and he asked me to be here for this since it's a city acquisition. I've been working with him on this for the last couple weeks. Basically, all we're doing is fixing a glitch. Clodfelter Drive was approved and accepted into the city as a city street several years ago after the first after Clodfelter developed it. It was accepted. During the recent work that Connor's doing in that development, Mr. Riesenbeck, in researching the parcels and right-of-way, found that it was actually only half of it was accepted. The city's been operating under the understanding that we own all of it, so this is basically to clear up that paperwork and to accept the back half of it. So, like I said, it's paperwork cleanup, and then I have the plat sheet here for the three of you to sign, so it can be done upright this time.
So specifically in terms of action, what are we requesting then?
We are accepting phase 2 of Clodfelter Drive.
Okay.
As a city street.
All right. All right, so I'll make a motion to approve phase 2 of the Clodfelter subdivision drive as described by city engineer.
I'll second the motion. Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Next is firefighters union, July 4th street closure. Apparently nobody will be here, but they're just requesting the same closure as always.
For Fourth of July, okay.
July 7th. Plus, they also have to provide 2 porta potties for down in there, and they have to take care of the trash, make sure there's trash containers, and make sure the trash is properly bagged.
Okay. So I'll make a motion that we approve the previously described firefighters union 4th of July street closures and accompanying cleanup for the traditional 4th of July.
I'll second the motion. Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Next is the 2021-1 CCMG bid opening. We received 2 bids, one from Milestone and the other one from B&B. What we'll do is, B&B is taking my request, so we
Okay.
can decide.
It should be a Form 96 page, and it should be about 3/4 of the way down on the right. It should be a total price. Does it say see attached?
Okay, the alternative one is $624,686.75. $624,686.75. Alternative two is $46,813.25.
The
$46,813.25, for a total of both alternatives of $671,500.
The award is based on the total combination of alternate 1 and alternate 2.
Do you need it broken down? Okay,
That first one was milestone, correct?
that was Milestone, correct. And this is E&B Paving LLC, and it's $615,364.25.
So just need a motion to accept these bids, turn over to JP to make a determination, and then to okay to move forward once he decides which bids best.
So moved.
You need to come back to a public meeting, it's under advisement.
He'll need to come back at a public meeting for the final approval. Yeah,
Yeah, that's fine.
yeah, okay.
Yep.
So I'll make that motion as clarified by city attorney.
And I'll second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
I have under miscellaneous real quick, just for the record, I'm gonna sign the legal Boss Miller, who will do our, legal work for Boss that we're looking for, later this year. So, just for the record.
Okay.
And then Leah has a request to, declare a van surplus. It is a 2005 Ford van, and we won't use it, and she's wanting to, get rid of it.
Okay.
Hopefully do something different.
So I'll make a motion that we declare the 2005 van currently owned by the animal shelter as surplus.
And I'll second the motion.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. I'm sorry, I just thought of two really quick things. First off, this evening, we recently lost a former Vincennes police officer and Chief Steve Snyder.
Right.
This evening is his visitation from 5 to 8 at Goodwin's. So I just wanted to say that obviously we want to keep Carolyn and the family in our prayers. Also, I wanted to personally thank the mayor for the appointment. I don't think I thanked him earlier, and I am very pleased, so thank you very much.
Thanks, John.